need a spoon.
There's no audio playing. What's going on around here?
I don't hear anything.
Why is my intro not playing?
I was waiting for the intro. You said.
Hang on. Wait a second, audience.
You said. I was like, okay, he's gonna play it.
There we go. Is the key word here. Smart enough to figure it out. I just ask questions and talk shit. I'm not the news. All I saw was a lake, mountains, and some trees. That's the running theme on this fucking podcast. Whoever deserves mocking, and that includes a host. Man, there's a record amount of meth in this place. Smitty. Just sounds like stuttering Smitty.
Now it's 2022, y'all. Fuck milk crates, y'all.
Action! Get the fuck out of here. What the hell? Everything. I love the voice of my favorite stoner, Jason Sled Dog Sledder. Yeah. We wish he was in the fucking building today.
I wish he was. Fridays, man. Fridays are hard for him because he's got his new band.
I got so used to having the both of you in here together. There's something, not gonna lie, this is a cliche, I know, but there's something special when the three of us get in a room.
Oh,
together.
yeah. No, I agree.
Mean, it really is.
Yeah.
Something, it's something mystic, something cosmic.
Yeah. You just have to be here to experience it, to really know what we're talking about.
Awkward Josh Thomas, how are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
You're not awkward. That's a joke.
Well, there's something about me being here that causes you not to be able to play things on your phone. I mean, that's what made me awkward in the first place.
What it is I get all frantic and then like trying to time everything correctly. So there's as little dead air and awkwardness at the beginning of a podcast. You know what I mean?
Or in the middle when you have to pee, trying to play a song and then leaving me by myself.
I didn't pee before we went on here.
Okay,
I don't think I'm going to. So.
Okay. Well, don't leave me alone if you're going to play a song.
Anyway, so I think I double hit the intro.
Oh, all right.
On accident.
Gotcha.
How are you, man?
Dude,
it's been a bit. Been a minute.
It has been a minute. I got the Rona.
Did you really?
Yeah. So I was so good. I hadn't had it 2 years, man. I was my whole household. None of us had got it, and then it struck the house, and it just went like wildfire right through the house. Everyone got it.
Did y'all get it at once, like in the same day?
No, it was like dominoes.
Really?
It was all dominoes. It was my stepson got it first from high school, and then he gave it to my wife. Then she gave it to her 7-year-old, and then somewhere in there I got it 5 days after everyone else got it. Oh, and then her daughter got it. Her 20-year-old daughter got it after. So it's just, but none of us got it at the same time. It was just like,
dude, you
dominoes.
Don't take this the wrong way. But you're in the Brady Bunch.
I know.
Yeah, dude, you are in the Brady Bunch.
Yeah. It's a full house for sure.
Man.
Yeah.
You really,
It's fun.
So, newly married, Josh. You really are a newly married Brady Bunch.
October.
And a new home and everything.
Yeah. Well, we got married almost exactly a year after we bought the house. So
boy,
we lived there a year and then got married.
You really got in and bought that house at the right fucking time. I got to tell you, because you got honestly one of the most tits houses in TC. It's got to be with the view.
It's
but
we got so lucky.
There's good luck in that house now.
There's no way we would have got that house now. No way. It would have been way out of our price range, and it would have had probably a waiting list of 30 people offering $100,000 over what they were asking for it. Yeah, it's stupid. I'm listening to this stuff from friends trying to get houses, and it's just insane. That market is just stupid.
I was like,
I don't get it.
Rent is. I was looking at something, and it was like $2,000 for just a fucking regular house.
Oh yeah,
it wasn't a mansion. You know what I mean?
Just anyone.
Jesus Christ,
if you have a family,
man.
Yeah, you're gonna pay $2,000.
It's almost criminal. Like, I feel like it's almost criminal.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's capitalism. Ha, way to go. You know? Fuck, man.
It's crazy, man. It's, I don't get it. I'm glad we got our house. I'm glad we were able to get in there before, the shit hit the fan. We got a great spot. So I can't complain.
I was been the growing pains in the new house. You know what I mean? Like figuring things. It's fairly new, right? The house is fairly new.
No, the house is built in the 1992 or 1990.
It seems new
So,
still, I guess.
I mean,
to
it's over 30 years old.
I guess when you say it
I
like
mean,
that,
yes, it's old, man.
shit. You know what I was fucking thinking about the other day? It's like all of my old childhood photos of me. I was born in fucking 75. So all of my old childhood
You're
photos
70s.
look like those old fucking photos
What?
that my
I
parents
was gonna
were in
say.
when they were kids. That's what it looks like
Yeah.
now, man.
Yeah, even the idea of a photo album is funny. I mean, our kids they don't understand that.
What's physical
What
things?
physical
How would you do that?
photo album? What you print them out? I don't get it. Why not just looking on your phone?
Yeah. That's gonna fail at some point. These kids have no clue.
It's
that
crazy.
The grid's gonna just crash someday. We're all gonna
Yeah.
fucking be technologyless.
Yeah.
Is that even a word?
What? It's now technologyless.
Yeah, technologyless.
The lack of technology,
Sometimes I crave that. Sometimes I want it.
which scares me. I have to be honest. That would scare me. I do have this fear. If I don't have my phone, I get major anxiety. It's weird because I didn't get a phone until I was in my junior year of college. I didn't get a cell phone. I mean, that was back when my dorm room had a landline.
Yeah.
My parents called me in my dorm on the landline.
My phone gives me stress and anxiety.
Yeah, well, it can work both ways, but if I were to lose it, man, you become so dependent on it. It's a tool. I use it for so many things.
But that's the thing. I use it for work and things. I hate being notified and tracked down. It's my worst fucking pet peeve ever.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
But I also, that's my calculator. That's my flashlight. That's my
Yeah,
if I want to take a
it.
picture.
I do.
I just got a new puppy.
I do so many like podcast things that I'm doing with editing that require the phone. So I go between like my laptop and my phone, and I have to do the shit. I know I hate it, but I don't want to go bling, bling, bling
Right.
when it's going.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's become just such a ingrained part of my everyday life that not having it just freaks me out. And you know what? Maybe I would love to go on a trip out somewhere and be in a cabin and just disconnect. I feel like it would be more stressful than it would be relaxing to me.
Think so?
Maybe not after like 3 days. I gotta have it's almost like the withdrawal. Like if you're not drinking right now, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like if I stopped drinking, I'd go through a little bit of withdrawal, but then I'd feel good. I think I'd feel good.
Oh, I feel great.
Do you?
I've done this probably 2 months a year for the last couple of years now.
So are you done drinking for good? Are you cutting out alcohol altogether? Or are you
No, it's just for the month.
just for the month?
It's just for the month.
Just this month?
Yeah, I'm on my quest. It's mostly
You didn't join the pack that did it in January, dry January?
No. I did it because of the shortest month. Wasn't going to be March because St.
Smart man.
Patrick's Day.
Yeah,
fuck
exactly.
that.
No, you got to have St. Patrick's Day.
But like I'm trying to lose 20 pounds this month, which I know is fucking hard.
But you said what?
I'm 6 pounds down from what the fuck is day is it?
Today's the 4th.
So since the 31st, I'm 6 pounds down.
Dude. Yeah.
But I mean,
awesome.
since like last year, I didn't start weighing myself until like before Christmas because I didn't have a fucking scale. I finally got a scale that worked, and I got a good weight. And I was 262, and it took forever to get down to where I am now. And I just dipped under 250, went back up to 252, and now I'm 246.
Nice.
So that yeah. But dude,
what's your ideal? What are you shooting for?
I don't know. I don't necessarily expect to get down to playing weight.
Right.
My whole goal, honestly, is just a lifestyle change.
Right. Well, that's cool.
Like I'm trying to fucking be fit. I'm trying to honestly, I feel like a goddamn gazelle right now because I feel slender.
Right.
Like I've lost, 246 since whatever. Right. I haven't weighed myself in forever. I bet you I was dipping close to fucking 290 there for a minute.
Okay.
I didn't weigh myself in years though. That was
so
an accurate scale, so I don't fucking know. But I knew I felt like shit. I want to go back and look at like old podcasts since before I quit smoking.
Yeah.
And it just kind of like look at that guy who's probably near death or something. Just look at him.
Well, I was gonna say you quit smoking and everything along with that. You got to feel great.
Yeah. I mean, fuck, dude. I mean, part of like this whole fucking thing I'm doing is just like, this whole journey thing. It's conditioning for the Irish hike. It's
well, yeah, you can't quit drinking for good if you're going to Ireland. I mean, you're gonna have to drink there, right? I mean,
no, that's I was telling that to somebody the other day. I'm like, no, I'm drinking with these old boys. I'm fucking having a Guinness and a Jameson.
Yeah, and you gotta be ready. You gotta be prepared.
Yeah,
for that. That's for sure.
But no, man, just fucking. I'm getting in. I'm fucking. I feel like a gazelle.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
Pretty fun.
I have not run since last winter. I think I did one of the fun runs. I did one of the fun runs with the TC Track Club. So again, I say run. That's not really running.
Start running with them. If I can get Wednesdays off, I'm going to look to switch my schedule at some point. Maybe switch some days so I get Wednesdays off every once in a while. Because I want to do Weed in His Day Wednesday podcast, so a little later in the day, and then when I'm done getting high as fuck on a podcast, I can go running.
There you go.
Weed in His Day workouts.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna start running with a TC Track Club.
I haven't done it. Well, actually, I think it was before the pandemic started, so it's been 2 years since I've actually attempted to run. I keep saying I keep planning to go, but I just haven't done it. So if you go, you let me know. I'll go with you.
I'm actually considering trying to run a marathon.
Oh Jesus! I said I would. I lost. I didn't really lose a dare. I dared another girl to run a marathon. I told her I'd beat her, and we signed up for this. Was years ago. This was probably like 10 years ago, and I'd never. Man, I don't think I've ever run more than 3 miles.
What a fucking commitment that's got to be.
Yeah, she ended up dropping out before I did, so I won without having to run the marathon.
Yeah.
But I wasn't, fuck that. I'm not going to run a fucking marathon if she's not running it. That was the whole point, is to win.
Once the weather clears and the sidewalks and the trails are cleared, then I'm going to be running. I'm going to try running, see how that feels. Along with losing weight, my legs are getting so fucking strong on that elliptical. It's stupid. And my cardio is going through the roof.
Yeah.
But I'm going to try and see, because, my ankles and knees are fucked. They're getting better though. They're getting stronger. They're not as fucked as they were from these fucking workouts. You know what I mean? You're losing weight. Your knees get better historically anyway. Your ankles, your joints get better. That's one reason why your joints and shit give out if you're a fat fuck. It's because you're fat, and then fucking it's a lot to. That's why fat guys' calf muscles are fucking gigantic, but their joints are fucked.
Not good.
So if you can lose weight and take a little bit of pressure off your ankles as well, see how it feels. And then if I get to the point where I'm running 2 hours, and I'm like I am on the elliptical, then it's like,
you should be able to do it,
dude.
Right?
And I feel
great. Again, we're saying running.
Yeah.
Sorry, my beer's frozen. I thought this one would be better. My other one froze, so I opened a new one.
Do you want to turn the space heater on?
No, it's good.
Put it in front of there to melt it a little bit.
No. I opened a new one because I thought this one would be better. I don't know why I thought that.
So you're saying you're going to do the running with quotes?
Yeah, we're not. I mean, I don't run.
Jog.
It's if you can call it that. It's one step above fast walking. Actually, I think fast walking would be more strenuous than what I call running. Just saying.
That's how you hurt your legs, man. That little thumpy.
That's
thumpy running.
Oh yeah, that's a good way to describe it. It's thump. I definitely am a thumpy runner.
I mock your non-athleticism, and I didn't just now. Didn't mean to. I did it accidentally. But you are the guy that goes to play fucking beach volleyball and invites me all the time, and I'm like, I can't because I'm too embarrassed to go if my ankle breaks or I'm fat or I fall. I don't want to fall.
See, now you need to get to some beach volleyball this summer.
I actually will. If I have
that
time,
should be your goal.
Because now I work downtown. You know what I mean? Right. I'm downtown all the time. I'm losing weight. Dude, honestly, I'll go to the beach now. My ass will look so fucking good. I can't wait.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But just fucking showing my ass on the beach. No, I'm gonna
wear some Speedos.
No.
I'm sorry I'm drinking so fast. It's coming
so fast.
I keep drinking because
I know it's fizzy. It's
freezing and it's expanding and it's pushing the beer out. So I'm trying not to let it just go all over
your garage, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
Yep.
What is that? What are you drinking?
This is called Z's Pet Dinosaur. by Big Lake Brewing in Holland.
Big Lake Brewery.
Big Lake.
What is it?
It's an IPA. I don't know. It's pretty good.
All right, it's an IPA.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
IPA. Yeah. It's got some hops, barley.
I'm over the IPAs, I think, for the most part. That time in my life is
I could never.
past,
I don't think I could ever be over IPAs.
And there's some I still really love,
but
like trying them all, like everybody, like the hoppier and the juicier, and so I'm just like, I'm over that.
So what do you? If you were to choose a beer, I mean, I know you're.
I really am liking
ambers.
I'm really liking ambers, maltier beers. I really love. I don't know if it was my only ESB Satisfaction at Right Brain, but I love that beer. Beers like beer. Satisfaction, good dark German beers. I'm kind of getting into those a little bit, you know.
Right.
But I'm not necessarily like anything higher than a fucking 8 anymore. I'm just like, it's too much, you know.
Right.
I had 2 beers the other day and had a fucking hangover, and then they were IPAs.
That's probably the hops. You probably have a reaction.
Don't
a lot of
say
people,
that. I don't. Don't ever say that again.
I'm just saying, a lot of people get headaches from IPAs because,
but I don't very often.
Well, yeah, mean? But if you stop drinking for a while,
but it was one that I hadn't had in a while, so it could have been. I had a Sierra Nevada Pale Ale, so it wasn't an IPA. But
okay, yeah, that's not that bad.
Yeah,
I think
Heineken used to give me really bad headaches. Oh, we talked about that before. Maybe we didn't. I talked to somebody about.
Yeah, I don't remember
Heineken headaches. I guess there's some. I don't know if it's a bottle conditioning additive for Heineken, something along those lines that was accused of giving people headaches.
Huh. Yep. I have no idea. Never heard of it.
I don't know why I just gave a big sigh.
Well, I got a new puppy.
You did?
Yep. A miniature Aussie Doodle. It's a miniature Australian Shepherd Poodle mix.
A miniature. Do you got a picture?
I do.
Show me a picture of this goddamn dog.
She is freaking hilarious.
A Aussie. Say what?
An Aussie Doodle.
An Aussie Doodle. Australian. An Australian. What?
A miniature Australian Shepherd and Poodle mix.
Really?
Yeah. So
that is.
I didn't pick her out. Else. I didn't pick her out. My wife did.
Puppy, huh?
And I've been telling her, see, I had a pug for 16 and a half years.
Who just recently passed away. That was a bummer.
Yep. And I swore I would never, I'm not getting another dog. I said, no way. That was the hardest thing I've ever had to do. I can't, I was just like, I can't do it. I can't do it again. And then I'd say about 2 months after I started to get the itch, I was like, I want a puppy. I want a puppy. And, I didn't think it would happen that fast, but I was like, I really want a puppy.
Yeah.
So I'm telling my wife, I want a puppy. I want a puppy. And she kept saying, no, you're stupid. No, you're crazy. Well, and then she texted me a picture of this dog, this puppy that she wanted. And I'm like, don't fucking do that to me. Don't. Are you fucking around? You don't send me a fucking picture of a puppy. We're getting it. I don't care what's happening. So she made she didn't make, I think she did it on purpose, knowing that she had to get me this puppy. You can see that.
Oh my God, it's a little thing of fluff.
She looks like a teddy bear. There's several of them there. It's a Facebook thing.
Just a little fluffy fluff. Man. I thankfully have a 2-pet limit on this place. I'd probably have a whole fucking zoo here.
Oh man, it's like, yeah. Well, we have a bigger dog. It was her dog before she married me, but it was a golden retriever border collie mix. So he's big. He's a fat dog. He's a big boy.
Yeah.
And she did not want another big dog. I would have wanted something. I really wanted a bulldog. I've always wanted an English bulldog,
snotty, little
snotty, stupid. Just
only...
dirt, you know what I mean? Like kind of like me. I'd just walk around the house and just be like, oh, dirt, and that just not aware of what's going on and just content with whatever.
I don't necessarily. Sometimes I think about dogs I'd like to have if I could, like if I had my own place, I had the time for a dog, Jack Russell, or
Oh man,
I would love to
they're
have
hyper.
like one of those. I can't even remember. There's like a specific sort of breed of a German Shepherd. They're a little furrier. I don't know if they're bigger than a German Shepherd, but they're kind
But
of
they're furrier,
like
longer hair,
grizzled, furry, kind of just like looking fucking badass. Like those things are really cool,
See,
man.
I wanted either an English bulldog or a Newfoundland. Those big, they look like fucking bears. You know what I mean? They're but
I remember
beggars can't be choosers, and
No.
she gave me a surprise, and I was like,
Were
I'll
you
take
floored?
it. Whatever.
Were you?
I had no idea. Blew my mind. I thought there was no way she would ever get a puppy. She's regretting it now, I think.
Why?
She works from
because,
home.
Yeah.
And she had training all this week. So it's her first full week with her. And she's been having to control this crazy puppy that her goal in life since we brought her home is to torment our other dog. She loves it. She'll sit on top of him. She likes to attack his tail. She's hilarious. But in small doses is really funny. In big doses, I can see where it can get a little annoying and frustrating. But I'm not home for the big doses. I'm at work. She works from home, so she's dealing with that shit there. So I think she's like, I didn't sign on for this.
Yeah, you did. Well, you brought the dog home.
You sent me the picture.
You did.
You sent me the picture. That was where you fucked up. But oh man, it's fun. I love puppies.
So it's not one of those things where you just wish all of a sudden you're like, fuck yeah, I want that dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How quickly we change our tune.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I think I don't know. My aunt is she always has at least one, and one coming to replace it like a little later. You know what I mean? There's always like a little overlap, I think. And then when she loses one, she always has two. And she always names the dogs after like our relatives, like her all the women relatives, if they're like, if they're girl dogs, like
living relatives,
or past or deceased, like all my great grandmother, her grandmother, my grandmother, her mom. She just named a dog Gretchen, which is my grandmother's name. They've named.
Is your grandmother still alive?
Yeah,
so
she's 92.
She named her Gretchen. So now there's Gretchen the dog, and then Gretchen grandma.
Yeah, no, you don't know who you're talking to.
Yeah.
Hopefully, there's a little different inflection when you're talking to grandma.
I would think so.
You know
I mean, I'd hope so. A 92-year-old woman. Yeah.
Come here. What the fuck do you say to me? Yeah. It's a good thing I don't have. It's a good thing I don't have a 2-pet limit, man, or more than a.
So what do you got? You got a cat. You got a cat and a dog, right?
Yeah, and they tolerate each other about as well as can be expected. With a Chihuahua and an a-hole cat who just likes to torment that dog. He loves to torment that dog. Give him stink eye.
The dog is Levi's.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
I mean, technically,
yeah.
Cat yours.
Yeah.
All right.
I got him as a kitten.
Okay.
Yeah. He thinks I'm his mom. It's pretty awesome.
But no wonder he's an asshole.
Man,
he learned everything from you. I mean, come on.
Yeah. And I feed his like little wild side, man, because that's the fucking what you're supposed to do with cats. You're supposed to treat them like a cat. That's why you have all the fucking toys. You have all the things to keep them engaged. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's essentially they're working out how to kill things with all those toys, you know?
Yep. They gotta.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I want a cat. I don't know. I don't know if I can handle it.
Why?
Because
they don't do anything.
They're assholes. They're assholes. Almost every cat I've known has been an asshole. They want to be by you, but on their terms. Yeah. But they don't want to be touched.
Yeah.
They're like right next to you, but if you put your hand down, they fucking bite you.
Not all the time.
Not all the time. It depends. You never know. It's like Russian fucking roulette with cats.
Yeah.
and then you'll pet them.
That's
They'll
why
start
I like
purring,
them.
and then all of a sudden they fucking bite you again.
That's why I like them, because fucking on
I don't
my
know.
terms. That's the same thing I want other people around, on my own terms.
Well,
You know?
when it comes to a pet, I want them on my terms. I want them to want me to pet them, not
Fuck
fucking.
Fuck that. That's just one thing with like Levi's dog. I'm like, get out. She always wants to be right here on your chest, laying in your fucking face, and I'm like,
Yeah.
You can go to Levi for that. That doesn't have it over here. Get the fuck out of here.
My ex-wife,
you're so needy. You're so needy.
My ex-wife, her parents had, so my ex-in-laws had a cat. They named her Lucifer because she literally was the devil. And she didn't want to be touched at all ever, but she wanted to be in the same room. But if you even got near her, she'd run away, hiss at you.
It's because she was only wanted to be in the same room because she thought there was food. That fucking cat, by the way, that cat has learned it to beg, because Honey is a real beggar. Like she knows her boundaries with me, but Levi, there's no boundaries. She's like fucking scooping food off his chest and shit, when he drops it. But he's learning from her, because now he's fucking just hovering, and as soon as you walk away, he's like steals food,
just grabs it, and gone.
He's a fucking tyrant.
We're trying real hard with our new puppy. Her name's Evie. And no food, she gets her food and that's it, because we're trying real hard to make sure that doesn't become an issue. I don't want begging. I can't handle it.
I can't deal with it.
Yeah. Drives me crazy. But that's been fun. That's a new addition to the household. So
that's the Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
Complete with the dog, man.
Why not add something else living in this house?
Yeah.
We couldn't get a plant. I'd probably kill the plant.
You see, I had Sledder's sister on the podcast.
I did. I saw that.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
It was funny because I reached out to her, her weed girl business,
right?
Trying to get more like cannabis advocates on and shit like that. And I asked her to come on. And then I found out later, she's like, oh yeah, no, Runyon told me. He goes, oh yeah, no, that's Sledder's sister.
Oh, you didn't even know?
Shit, I had no idea.
You didn't even know when you asked her?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I met her right before, I think it was before one of Jason's concerts at Right Brain. She was there for his concert when he was playing in the back.
Okay.
With his old band. But she's a cool girl. She's fun.
You were just talking about performing at Right Brain. You used to do the improv at Right Brain.
Yeah.
Do you ever think about doing that again?
Oh man, yeah, I've talked about it multiple times. Coronavirus just ruins everything.
I've been wanting to do something.
Well, I think maybe we
need to do.
Maybe we do a one night only
improv.
and see how it goes. Like do a one night only. Try and get the old group back together that used to come out there, because it was fucking
we could do it in
funny.
Here. We could do a live skit comedy thing.
Improv
in here.
Because we had a good group of people showing up to that.
Yeah.
And it was nothing special. It wasn't great. None of us were professionals, but it was fun. And some of the stuff was fucking funny.
I like hanging out with other people that like to be silly.
Yeah.
Where it's not like a weird fucking thing, man. Where it's like, why are you doing that?
Right.
You know
No judgment.
There's always people.
No
there's
judgment.
always people that are going to do that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I love hanging out with people that don't give a fuck.
Yeah. And then there's always the improv guy that always wants to take everything one step over the line that's okay. We were being silly. Now you're being, I don't know.
That's just with humor in general. I don't know how to I don't even know how to vet that out of a person.
I know.
You know what I mean? Because like
some people can get away with it. And I was just talking about this the other day. There are some comedians that can get away with going way over the line. And then there's some comedians that the minute they even tiptoe towards that line, they're getting attacked by the media.
Yeah.
I mean, Daniel Tosh, the shit he says.
Yeah, but
know
it's all about, I don't know.
It's
all about where the exaggerations are,
right?
How they're intended. Is it a mean-spirited joke? Is it fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but like you said, it's hard to figure out. There's such a fine line.
It's so subjective,
right?
You can't accuse somebody you meant this if you're, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's right now in our society, to be a comedian's got to be so fucking hard, you know, to know what you can and can't get away with, especially a new one. If you've already built your platform, I think you got a little bit easier job. But if you're trying to be a new comedian and trying to make new material and get out there and do it, you got to be a little edgy. But if you're too edgy, you're done.
Well, I think improv is even, it's got to be even like more dangerous to do something like improv, because at least with like stand-up comedy, well, essentially you're going over rehearsed material for the most part.
Yeah, you have someone to, like you have someone to read it. You have people to look it over and say you think it's going to work.
Yeah.
You get to make that decision whether you think it's too racy or if it's, something that you should or shouldn't say. But in improv, you might let something slip, and then they're like, "What the fuck? That's what's in your head. That's been in your head the whole time, and that just popped out. You're weird, man."
Yeah, but at least you can also get away with it.
Right.
That it was, you wanted something off the fucking top of my head that was funny. That was all I had.
Yeah,
man.
That's it. But yeah, it's fun. I just think it's really funny to see the different types of people. There's always that in every improv. Anytime I've ever done it, I've always had the one guy that's really into improv and thinks they're so good and just gets so excited, and then they ruin the whole thing because they just want to control, and no one can get a word in. And then there's the guy that always takes it sexual every joke, and you try and pull them back, and they always go back because they think, and sex is funny. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, but
sexual jokes are funny, but you got to get some new material too. You can't just keep everything, just making everything sexual. But there's always that one guy. There's always the one guy that takes everything sexual, and there's always the one guy that's so hyper. I fucking love improv. I just want to.
Yeah.
It just takes over everything. It's so excited. No matter what you do, they're in there. They're like running and controlling every scene, and you're trying to it's tough. It's just like calm down. Let someone else have a turn, And
then people that aren't funny.
And then there's those people. And that's more than one person.
I don't know how. There's no good way to tell somebody that.
No, there really isn't. And that's why improv is actually even fun too, because sometimes those people who aren't funny actually are, and it's
just that
little
moment,
gem, one moment.
Yeah.
That one moment they actually get to be funny. They might be their one moment in their entire life, even though they're trying. That might be the one moment they actually said something that actually worked, because they weren't trying too hard. It was just something that popped in.
Dude, honestly, now for me, I can go off the cuff now. Like a while ago, fuck, dude, I would have like clammed up so much when I did stand up before and it went off the rails at all. I would fucking panic.
You just freeze.
Yeah. I would panic. And I remember we did this one fucking stand-up thing once where all the comedians were like a competition where you went up there, they would give you a topic. An audience would members would pick a topic, put it in a hat, you pick out a fucking topic, and you had to go for like 5 minutes
on that topic.
Yeah, 2 minutes. And then if you made it to the finals, you had to go 5. And then I fucking, and I got, I got water buffaloes. And then I went off for fucking 2 minutes on water buffaloes. I do remember the story, but I'm not going to tell it now. But I made it to the finals.
Oh, nice.
And then
was this here in Traverse
at Studio Anatomy? And then nice. I fucking clammed up because there was something about the Catholic Church or something. And I just like clammed up with the jokes I wanted to tell, but I didn't have the guts to tell.
And that's what I was saying.
That made me panic.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
It's easy. It was easy for me to do. Now, I could pretty much navigate my way through any fucking panic moment.
Right. Right. Well, and that's where improv, even just doing it on a regular basis, helps you. And it helps you in your everyday life too. Like if you're just trying to make decisions,
like in bartending,
yeah,
shooting the shit with people, man.
Exactly. It makes you more comfortable just being in the moment. and being able to be comfortable with just shooting the shit and,
Yeah.
And in those moments as a comedian, that's got to give some help if you're trying to do stand up, to do improv and learn to play the crowd, read the crowd.
It's like the worst fucking stage fright when you're clamming up in front of people, when they're like, what the fuck is going on? Like, this person sucks. What the fuck? And you're just like, I got nothing. And it feels like you're standing up there for a fucking hour.
And that's so funny. I've never done stand up. I almost did right before Corona hit. I made a deal with Amber, who used to work at Right Brain, that we were both going to do an open mic at the where do they do it? Union Street or yeah. And she actually, there was a reason I couldn't go, and I can't remember what happened. I think it was something really I couldn't go. It was like a funeral. So I was like a legit
I like how you
excuse.
went there first. You're like, I didn't make this shit up.
No, it was a legit excuse. I don't remember exactly what it was, but there was a very legit excuse that I couldn't go. And she went, and then literally the next week, pandemic hit, and they shut everything down. So she was like, she did the open mic, the last open mic they did before they. I think are they doing it again? Are they doing that? Do you know? The open mics? They started doing it.
They've been doing it now for probably back 6 months. Okay. More.
So I've never done stand up. I can get up in front of fucking thousands of people and do improv, no problem. Sure. I'll do it because, at the end of the day, if I fuck up, it's improv. That happens. If you don't get, if it doesn't work, if you do something and it doesn't play and the crowd doesn't react, it's like, well, it's improv. I'm just coming up with this shit right off the top of my head. So it's really easy to me to get up there and be a fool and think, if it works, great. If it doesn't, well, fuck it. It's improv. It's not always going to work.
Yeah.
But to do stand up, oh man, I'm so fucking scared. I don't know if I could do it. I mean, I would, and I've done acting my whole life. I mean, I've majored in theater in college, but to get up there and be you and then have to try and make people laugh. Fuck, man.
It's such a different kind of thing. It's a different kind of fucking performance, man, where like the way I had to do it was I wrote all my shit up word for word, went over it, practiced it, trimmed off what I fucking didn't want anymore, refined it, did like a final draft. Then I had to fucking rehearse it word for word, and then know it by heart word for word, and then still have a couple notes when you're on stage. Right. You know what I mean? And it was like, if I didn't fucking, but when your shit's going and people were fucking howling with laughter, you're like, this is awesome. This is the best thing ever.
It's got to be such a high.
Yeah. But when your jokes aren't going good and you're like, oh, I fucked that joke up. Oh my God. And it's the fucking worst.
I can imagine, man. And that's why I think if I were ever to do stand up, I'd want to do a character like Bobcat, like Bobcat. What's his name?
Oh, Goldthwait.
Yeah. Created this character where I can still just go up and be someone else. So if I fuck up, it's that was that guy,
like Larry the Cable Guy.
Yeah. Just that way.
Not like Larry the Cable Guy. Fuck that guy.
But the idea is, don't get some kind of difference in the way I talk so that I can go up there and be a character. I think that would make it easy. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud right now, but I've had major anxiety thinking about getting up on stage and doing stand up. I would love to do it. And I can imagine the highs to get people to laugh would be, because I mean, I've done comedy theater, where the crowd's going wild, and it's just
smoke nothing like that before high. You go on. Well, maybe don't do that.
Yeah, no, that would be good enough for me. I'd probably fall asleep before I went on, but
I don't know if I would. I would never want to. I would never want to get up on stage not high. But not
if
really high.
If I smoked enough,
not really high, but just a little high.
I see, and I think I would want to drink. I'd want a couple beers in me before.
Yeah.
And it's same thing. Calm the nerves, right? That you would use.
Yeah.
Being high, it would to calm the nerves. So, I don't smoke enough, so I don't know. I'm not good at knowing how I'm going to react when I do smoke. So. It could be a pure paranoia getting up there, seeing that, and just fucking freaking the fuck out.
There's a great fucking clip. I'll show it to you when we're done. of Joey Diaz, the comedian.
Yeah.
He's on Rogan, and he was talking about he ate a fuck ton of edibles and then just completely had a panic attack before he went on stage to do stand up and fucking had the set of his life.
Oh, really? That was...
It's like, honestly, last week sometime, I got so fucking high. I didn't have to go to work, and I got so high, and I did a podcast live. And I was like, almost to the point where I had like panic attack. I was really fucking high.
Was it? Remember the one time I came over and you were too high to do the podcast?
Yeah, I talked about that on the Weed Girl podcast with Sonia.
So were you that high?
No.
Okay.
No, I could still do shit. I just had I was just like having anxiety because of the fucking, I'm pretty sure because of the weed.
Right.
But then I fucking started the podcast and I had the fucking podcast of my life. Like, it was for me, like, just a good flowing 45-minute podcast where I was on and I was talking and I was having a good time, and things were just clicking.
Right.
God damn. Sometimes, man,
maybe one of these days I might, again, I just don't do it.
I would never recommend it if you say you don't know if you should.
Well, exactly. My point is I just don't do it enough. I do it and as a matter of fact, it's been a really long time since I have. So I have no idea. Usually when I smoke, I just get tired and go to sleep. I just don't have it's just something about it, or edibles. It hits me and then I just like, all right, night.
Edibles about usually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I always think that I'm like such a stoner too. Cause I'm like, oh, I can smoke so much. And then my wife's like, you sure you want more? I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, man. I can handle it. And then 20 minutes later, I'm in bed. It's just like, I'm still stupid. No, I can't handle it. Josh, you idiot. Like, sober me knows. Like, a couple hits, like off of one hitter, I'm good for the day.
Yeah.
Drunk me is like, fuck yeah, give me weed. I want the edible. I'm gonna smoke this whole fucking joint, and then I'm gonna keep smoking, and then end up throwing up and passing out. It's not good.
Usually, if I decide to tie one on and smoke and drink a few IPAs, those real hoppy IPAs, real hoppy
ones, yeah,
and smoke a bowl, man, I get really fucked up.
Yeah,
I
don't know what it is. It's something about the real hoppy IPAs. Same thing. Because
it's a cousin of marijuana.
I know. I swear to God, you'd react differently if I were to drink PBR. And
wouldn't be the same.
Wouldn't be the same.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if it's still low alcohol. If it's really hoppy and I'm smoking, I'm gonna react way differently.
Yeah. That actually could have been because of that. It could have fucking been halfway the cause of the headache.
Right.
The hops in the weed, you know?
Yeah, that'll do it. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think I think I need to get back into a routine if I ever decided to do anything in public while I'm high. I need to get a little bit more smoke on more of a consistent basis before I end up doing anything in front of anyone.
Yeah. I've dialed it back a lot. I really just hit it before a podcast,
And you're funny. You're like me. You didn't start smoking until were you
I was like
40? 30, 40?
I was like 40.
See, I was in my
I had 30s. Before off and on, but I would just get too high and I was just like, I could never enjoy it.
Right. I had my first hit off. It was off a bong. Yeah. I see that every time.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was when I was in my 30s. So it was people always like, oh, you're such a good kid. I was like, I wasn't trying to be a good kid. I just didn't do it. It was never something that was put in front of me, and it was never something that I had this urge to try. I was doing other things in my life, and then I went through a divorce, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it, let's do something fun. So I decided to smoke a bong. I've done a lot more since then. It's crazy. It's crazy what divorce will do to you. I discovered a lot of things that are a lot of fun. I don't need to go down that road, but life got way more. I was awakened. What life?
What do they call that?
Has
They call
to offer.
that. They call that. Took the shackles off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and I don't think I had shackles, but it was just one of those things where it was like, fuck it. This is where my life is now. I'm divorced. I never thought I'd say that. So yeah, let's do some drugs. You know what I mean? Why not? I don't know. Alcohol's not doing it for me now, so I'll try everything else. But the good thing is I learned.
I was never that experimental, like other than weed.
Okay,
you know what I mean? I tried to, like some hallucinogen fucking shrooms and shit a little later in life, but I never really touched it that much. You know what I mean?
There's some things I still will never touch,
but I really don't want to dabble. Like other than that, I fucking have no interest at all.
Yeah, no, I'd try. I definitely went down that road. I mean, not meth.
I got a buddy who was trying to fucking.
I'm not doing meth. Yeah. I'm not. I can't. No way.
I had a buddy who was like, "Come on, man, let's do some coke." And I was like,
"No."
I'm like, dude,
and I know so many people who do on a regular basis. That's the same thing with me. I'm just not. I don't want to be that awake.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I'm like, dude, I'm annoying as it is.
Exactly.
Look, I'm annoying right now. Yeah. Imagine me then.
No, I'm not. I didn't go down that hard of a road with drugs, but acid, mushrooms, Molly, a little bit of ecstasy, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, see, even those last two, I fucking decided no, I don't know any fucking part of that.
It was one of those, again, I did it, experienced it, got out of my system. I'm done. I found out, I won't lie, mushrooms are fun. Weed is fun, and alcohol, those three, I think I'm good. I think that can sustain me for the rest of my life. I don't need to go outside of that realm. Acid, no, never again.
Dude, I'm perfectly happy like where I am right now. As far like I don't drink much, you know what I mean? I don't get fucked up very often.
Yeah.
I don't go out much, I really need to go out more. That's one thing I'm like waiting for this summer.
Get out
get out and do some shit, Well,
like you said, you should come play some beach volleyball.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah, well, dude, and we're bad. That's what's cool about it. We're not those guys down at the beach that are professionals. They get kind of annoyed with us if we play in the courts by them, because our balls keep going in their court because none of them,
because I got gigantic balls and they're going to go.
So. But yeah, no. I mean, like I said, I drink, I make beer. It's hard not to drink when you make beer for a living. That's what I do. So
it's a great job.
Really
fucking job,
dude. I mean, it's hard. It's hard to beat. It's hard to beat it. I mean, when you don't own it, there's some struggles trying to get along and do things the way someone else wants you to do it. When you feel like you have a better idea. But we were talking about this earlier. I came to the conclusion after I decided to go try and make kombucha, which is a really stupid life decision. I went from making beer to making kombucha.
No such thing.
It brought me some clarity.
Yeah,
and I came back with this nice mindset that, you know what, it's not my business. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I went back. I'm and we're still making in my opinion, some of the best beer in this area. I might be biased, but I think Right Brain makes some fucking kick-ass beer.
I'll stand by your beer.
We've been around a long time. It's good. It's good beer. So
there's a lot of dude, honestly, I tell people that all the time, like half of my job is telling people that come in the pub where to go.
Yeah.
Where else are you going to go? And I'm always talking about Right Brain.
Right.
As one of the places. So it's like, I tell people they have so much packaged beer right now. It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah. When we changed our business plan, we're packaging a lot of our beer. So, I got this great new mindset that it's like, and I told you earlier, it's a job, man. That's not my life. I go there, I do my job. I love the product we're making. And as long as I don't feel like whatever we're doing is really going to be detrimental to the product, it's not my gig. I'm getting paid to do what the owner wants, and
I think
I'll do that.
you and I have similar mindsets, or that I had when I was at the radio station, because I think my thing, and one reason why I needed to leave, was I took it so seriously, and I felt like everybody's expectations were, I was holding everybody's expectations up. You know what I mean? And
that was me before I left.
Fucking hated that. Once I realized that I took it that seriously, then I was able to let it go. I'm like, why the fuck am I worrying about what the fuck these people think? I'm trying to do this shit. We have different ideas of what the fuck needs to happen here. This is not meant for me. I need to get the fuck. You know what I mean? So once you realize that, you're like, honestly, that moment was like,
it's this nice moment of
shit. Moment of clarity,
and just totally takes that big weight off your shoulders.
Yeah, seriously, honestly, dude, I'm not trying to be dramatic here, but like I don't know if I had a nervous breakdown, but I know I was I was uncontrollably sobbing for like a half an hour, like 2 days before I left the radio station. When I realized I was leaving, I said the words to a friend of mine.
Yeah.
And it just broke me. And that's when I realized, why am I so fucked up here?
Yeah. Why am I letting this control my life so much?
Yeah. Because I literally felt like everybody was, it was like that fucking scene from fucking Airplane when he's like, we're all counting on you. Exactly. It was like that. And I'm like, why in the fuck am I taking this shit this seriously? This is ridiculous. Nobody should take this shit this seriously.
No.
For some fucking job where they will release you in a fucking heartbeat.
Yeah.
And you sit there and fucking put all your goddamn time and effort into it for no reason at all.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
You know?
So at the end of the day, it's your job, right? That's what puts the food on the table. Actually, Amanda makes all the money. I that's what pays the car insurance. That's what I do. I pay the car insurance. I pay the little bills. She pays the big bills. But seriously, it's what makes it possible for you to continue living, but you don't need to let it control your life.
Yeah.
Your job is what brings in that money, right? Yeah. And
that's why, like, the big thing now with the job I have now, the whole thing was like, I need a job where I just go to work, do my job, and come home.
Yep.
Where I don't worry about it, where it's not invading my life. That's what I need.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it was perfect.
Yeah.
You know?
And don't get me wrong. I mean, I still take what I do very seriously. I'm very committed to what I do. But I also have this nice new mindset that I know it's a job, and that's at the end of the day. I can't let that control my life outside of that. I still have to be able to go home and be able to do.
You sound like you've been taking therapy.
It's just I think it might be the mushrooms. It might be the drugs. I'm just joking.
It's therapy.
Don't do
therapy
drugs.
Is what you're
Don't
saying.
do drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Or do them.
Sure. So it's therapy.
It's
right?
therapy.
Yeah.
No, I don't do therapy. I should. But
this
I feel like
is therapy.
I think it is. It is. It gets you talking. Yeah. I mean,
it's my therapy.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. You're talking, you're figuring out what's going on in your life and other people's lives. I can't imagine the epiphanies you might have from doing these podcasts this much, just being able to talk to other people and getting other mindsets and other options.
I almost fucking did a stuttering Smitty right there, and you would have loved it. I almost said, instead of I have my epiphanies, I almost said I have my epiphanies. Okay, I can't remember what the fuck I was gonna say, but
epiphanies.
I have my epiphanies. I have my epiphanies all the time on this fucking podcast.
Yeah.
I'm having my epiphanies right now.
That's good. You should continue having epiphanies.
Yeah, I like having epiphanies. But it's true. It's 100%, man. It's nice. It's nice self-reflection you got there.
Yeah.
Pal.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. Sorry, I went a little deep there, but
it's all right.
It's always fun.
I like that. I like talking. It's just talking.
Yeah.
To see where it leads us.
But yeah, so we're good. Life's good, man. I've found my inner chi. Is that what they call it?
I don't know.
Chi? I don't know. I think that's what they call it.
So just
Penn and Teller would call it bullshit.
So just mushrooms and I'm trying to think of like
not even the mushrooms.
No, I think
they're fun, but
it's something different for everybody.
It's just might sound a little corny, but I think most of it was just finding the right person, having a good partner in life. So, I found Amanda, and
it's
it's crazy.
You find the right person, things fall into place. It's your counterpoint, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Not having pressure put on me at home. We're a nice team. It's fun. I enjoy being home. I enjoy being, with my family. I enjoy it's a weird thing.
It's like I don't want to say you weren't happy before, because I don't know what your marriage was like before your first marriage.
I was happy,
but it's just like there's a certain like surprise there when you're like, oh, I like being home and around my wife. It wasn't when it is not like that for a long time, and when it is finally,
it's just the pressure. I think I was happy before, but I didn't have. But there was always this underlying pressure. I think I don't know what it is. You know what?
Well, I was talking to a friend of mine.
This is a therapy session.
No, it's all right, but because I was talking to a friend of mine who was historically, real even keel. He's just kind of fucking. He's just very fucking right here. He's not going up or down. He's fucking even keel.
Yeah.
Who has started seeing someone recently. He's all fucking giddy all the time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And there's just something
and if you can keep that's what's the most important thing.
But it's like you're allowed to feel that fucking happy. Like that
it's great. It's great. So I think that's just knowing that I can be me, do my thing. I can come on these podcasts and say things without getting in trouble. I mean, I guess if I said the really wrong things,
about pregnant chicks or some shit.
That's what I could say and still be okay.
I can say it though. That's not
always been the case.
Yeah, but then she's like, "Fuck that, Smitty! Don't go on this podcast ever again."
That has happened with
I know
girlfriends in the past.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's the kind of thing I'm saying is I can if I wanted to say something about a pregnant chick, I could probably get away with it. Yeah. I'm not going to.
No,
I could probably get away with
ridiculous.
it. That's ridiculous. Stupid. I don't.
Pregnant chicks.
Yeah, it's weird.
Dude, it was so funny when you got in trouble for me talking about the pregnant chick.
Yeah, we were supposed to talk about my dog.
Well, right, but it was
having vertigo.
I know.
And you were like, "Don't talk about it. I want to use it on the podcast." And you decided to talk about an off-the-wall comment that I made in the bar about pregnant chicks once.
Well, some things just take over, something. But what I was going to say is that I remember being so blown away that like my rinky-dink fucking podcast that had like 100 views or 50 views or something like that. I'm like, this is already pissing people off. It's fantastic.
That was in the early days. I mean, that was a very early podcast.
Episode 4, sir.
Was it? I was going to say that had to have been one of the first ones.
I think it was episode 4.
That's
crazy. Was episode 4. That was the podcast I got in trouble. Never mind. I got in trouble for talking shit about an old PD or consultant or something. But
yeah. So we both got in trouble. That was a very controversial podcast.
I know, honestly, and it only had like just the fucking like, wow, the potential for me offending people on this thing is fantastic.
This is great. I gotta keep doing that. And I still come back on.
I hope you're gonna come back on again.
Oh yeah, totally.
Like honestly, you and Sletter in here.
We need we need to get Sletter back. I think we get a little too deep without Sletter. We need him. He's that balance to bring us.
I just love
us back.
The three fucking things bouncing off.
Yeah,
and like his lunacy is just.
I was gonna say, and you never know. What I love about him is he's so good at being convincing when he's being an idiot, and it's hard to tell, is he being serious or is he I know him well.
I feel like
now.
I know too now.
Yeah,
it's
which is not really fun. We really liked it better when you didn't know. That was way more fun when we could just kind of get you going.
Yeah, but like I
just have to get you really high again.
All right. I think we're gonna wrap up the podcast.
Yeah.
I think
it was good. We covered some important issues. Hopefully, I don't know who's listening, but hopefully you guys
nobody's watching this goddamn thing. But video, if you are watching it and you said, "Oh no, I missed the beginning" or something, then you can oh no, I don't want to do that. Stop it. If you are watching this and missed the beginning or something, the audio will be up on Spotify. I was gonna say, my brain always wants to say Spotio.
Spotty,
because I used
Spotify.
Stupid. So it'll be up on Spotify or the other audio platforms, and then
And then, did you record this? Are we on video on this or not?
It'll be on video. Yes, YouTube as well. And then remember, all video podcasts, video editions of the What the Hell Everything podcast, all the live streams will be on Patreon starting April 1st.
Okay, I was going to say, I was trying to get that plug in there.
Yeah, patreon.com/we3 Smith. That's why I got you around, man, just to remind me to say things and do things.
Yeah, you gotta get that plug in there.
We look pretty good.
Yeah, see, you got to see our pretty faces, and hopefully you guys had a epiphany. It wouldn't be my epiphany; it would be your epiphany. But
right after we're done here, I'm going to go take my epiphany. Peace out.
So long, sucker.
Good night, everybody.
I am so sorry for everything that has happened.
Nick. Bye-bye.
Yeah, all right. I'll see you guys there. By the bar, get your face, huh? Get me paid, bitch.
Sit, boo-boo, sit. Good dog.
I love y'all very much. Peace out.
Good night, ladies.
Good night, sir.